the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down at a yard. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Henry running. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Wester on the return. That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A first down carry for Henry. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. First down now, but that clock rolling. A toss right to Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 59 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Jackson now. That's going deep for Bateman. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing is Rodgers. On the sideline, he's got Austin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now it's Rodgers. Austin is there and brings in another one. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going deep for Hopkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That play, it looked like trouble from the very beginning, and it wound up being even bigger trouble than they anticipated.
Yeah, and instead of cutting his losses on the play, I think what happens here is receivers get so excited about this play call with a chance to run with it that they try and really make it work no matter what. He just needed to cover up on that one, but he didn't, and they lost possession.
reach the 8-yard line before going out. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Nifty move. And able to get this out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean up.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. It's a gain of 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Running left, it's Warren. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, 40 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
To throw is Jackson. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the counter, it's Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 64 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. On first and 10, it's Gainwell. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Rodgers. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 21-14, a minute 6 to play. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll find Bateman once more. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Johnson on its punt free. Football's out. And the Ravens have got it. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they can get the ball to the end zone.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. And his kick is right there. It's good. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the